My name is Paul Andrew Davis and I work for SC Davis & Son Limited at Ashford Bank, Worcestershire. There's 3 generations working in the business and a 4th one on the way. The company was established in 1930 and we were predominantly farming then with chick hatching and poultry, but the machinery, the love of machinery came from my grandfather Bob, who on a local farm worked on a TD9 during the war. The biggest thing you'll notice from looking around the vintage collection is that nothing is new. Everything has been tried before and it's all sort of has a big circle and comes back round, gets slightly more polished and more electrics added, but a lot of the technology was founded in the first place, then discarded because the technology wasn't there and it's now being picked up again. Some of the biggest innovations would now be the hybrid machines, attachments. That's the biggest thing that you see different from years ago. The other thing is the skill level of the driver. Years ago the driver was required to be a fitter as much as he was a driver. You know, the driver would be expected to make his adjustments of his own winches on the scraper tractors and various things like that. Where nowadays a driver is solely a driver and concentrates on the attachments. In the vintage collection, some of the bigger names, there'd be 600 machines here, just short, about 3 short of 600 at the moment, and some of the bigger names from years ago would be predominantly Caterpillar, Alice Chalmers, Vickers Viger, and then the excavators Rust and Bucyrus. In the slightly more modern vintage collection we've got Caterpillar and Komatsu running alongside as a comparison. We've been very fortunate with the vintage collection just lately that we've actually been granted planning permission for a museum status, so we can now get the large proportion of the collection undercover. My favourite 3 machines in our collection would be the Caterpillar D822A. This machine was Caterpillar's iconic D8 of their series. Plenty of power, nice to drive. Our collection also encompasses steam engines, and my favourite engine would be our 7-horse Burrell Victory. And our wheeled tractor collection, my favourite wheeled tractor would be the roadless Super Major that we have, which was the first roadless built.